Hello, everybody. I'm CJ Miller. I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana, across the Red River from beautiful Bossier City, Louisiana. And I'm here with a prepared lemon chicken. I'm going to tell you how I did that. Then I'm going to give you a little bit of uh, some stuff, some little context as to why we're seeing this already pre-prepared. First off, this my Coke says homie. It's like, what is this, like 1990, you know, uh, you know, homie, don't play that or whatever. Uh, Damon Wayans, back in, do you remember that? If you've seen it, what was that show? In Living Color. Yeah, and he played like a clown, homie the clown. Homie, don't play it. It became like a catchphrase. Okay, so this is a leg quarter. I took three of these and put them in a large square Gotham steel pan, stovetop pan. Covered it, browned it, got it kind of a good tan color on either side of the chicken. First, skin side up, then I flipped it and got some color downside on the on skin side down. Then I turned them back up and commenced to the braising of these pieces of chicken. Uh, and what I did was on a measured out, starting with a little bit of ginger, maybe about a half a teaspoon of ginger. Doubled that amount, and each one that I'm going to mention, we're going to double the ratio. So stepping up, so starting with about a half a teaspoon of ginger, going to red pepper, ground cayenne pepper, basically, so to speak. Uh, Double that amount, double the ginger amount to the red pepper. From there, double the amount of cumin to the red pepper that's next to it. So, double that, double that. You can eyeball it. It doesn't have to be a precise measurement. Then from there, double the cumin. We want to go to the double the, what did I use next? I'm thinking I had it all lined up. Oh, yeah. From there, I went straight to the lemon pepper seasoning blend that I had, which in this lemon pepper blend is a little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of onion. These are all granulated bits in a powdery lemon with some black pepper. It was great. Yeah, just powdered lemon flavor. Anything like of that blend would work. You want to be careful of the, to incorporate. There's sugars in there, so you want to watch for hidden sugars. Usually, something that's a dehydrated powder of a citrus or whatever will include some sort of sugar. So watch out. Just naturally, the sugar will be there, but sometimes added sugar. But anyway, so by this time, I'm working with about 2 tablespoons of lemon pepper seasoning, and to that I add cornstarch, plain white cornstarch. Another 2 tablespoons. Now I've already got in the skillet with the brown chicken. Then I added chicken bouillon and water to amount to about a cup. Put that in, and I'm letting this braise while I get these seasonings together. And after about 15 or so minutes, then the seasonings, want to go ahead because they're dry seasonings. Put them in another maybe about half a cup to a cup of water. Get them pourable. Pour them into the pot, and then cover this and simmer it. And remember to move your chicken around once in a while. Then when it got to about halfway done, I decided to go ahead and add a bottom to this. All these enriching flavors. But without this bottom, it would be too salty. And so what I needed to do is take whole milk. Probably. Oh, I just kind of like as the chicken broth was rendering off and blending with all these other bouillons and seasonings and flavors, I used the milk and kind of incorporated that, and just kind of do it to give it just a little bit of milkiness, a little bit of creaminess. You don't necessarily have to, it doesn't have to be a lot. There's really no way to go on this. That's a matter of taste or texture. You're not really going to get a gravy texture out of this, but more of a broth, more of an au jus brothy kind of stuff, as you can see. But this is wonderful. Now, we're going to taste the chicken. I got my fork here. I'm going to pull back. Want this to go until it's really done. Is it undone? Is it done? Probably. No, okay, it's done. I was like, there's a little redness in here. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. This is done enough. I was like, is it undone? No, there's no, this is great. For a moment, I was like, oh, that's just the dark meat, the dark meat. I thought, oh my God, is it bloody on the inside? That would be like mortifying for someone who does a cooking video to cut into their piece and it's like bloody. No. This is fine. This is perfectly done. Okay, that's cool. Okay. The worst thing you could do, and this is delicious, by the way, the worst thing you can do with the lemon pepper flavoring is overuse it. Make it too sour. So you want to taste the chicken. You don't want to eat a lemon. It's to be an accent flavor, and oh my God, have I actually captured it here. This is great. If you wanted to add like large onions, there again, I have an onion I could have chopped up and put in here. I did not. Would have worked great. You want to, I love a lot of garlic. In this case, what you want to do is you want to use any sort of garlic sparingly because garlic can overpower and take away from what you're trying to accomplish with the subtle lemon pepper. The way that I prepared this, and basically all I did was make a little small serving of rice, a single serving of rice from scratch, by the way. I already had the kitchen heated up. No sense in using an instant rice. I'm not really an instant rice kind of person. I'm from Louisiana. Now you may see here that I have already taken some meat off of this, and that is because I was making a full-on preparation food video from start to finish, and then at some point when I had my video on pause and I went to set it down, it unpaused or something, maybe, or whatever, and we got like about 25 minutes of the phone being down on the tape, 20 minutes of a black screen and me just being me up, and no, that would not make for an entertaining video. But yeah, I will at some point do something, I'm going to kind of remember the treatment of this one. Like I said, a little bit of, and I did also add cilantro to the rice and just a little bit in the broth because I love cilantro. Some people feel that it's chemically or soapy or something. I don't. I'm of the type that I feel like it's almost a clean, almost a freshening quality that I get when I use it in my food. So some people think that it was the other phone over here that's like letting me know something. I don't know what, some alert. I'm using a new phone, haven't signed on all the alerts. I don't think I'm going to. I think with this phone, I'm not going to have anything give me alerts, by the way. I find going through life with my phone being like pinging me every like 45 minutes is really annoying. I like to be loved, but not that much. So, homie, what are they? What are they trying to say? I love a good Coke Zero. Wow. This is a delicious meal. I'm going to let you go so I can finish eating it. I know one thing about chicken or any kind of meat on the bone is once you start going at it, it's like, oh my God, it looks savage. But I wanted to talk about the braising. This maybe took an hour to an hour and 15 minutes to braise. What I do with when I'm using a non-stick pot, so that you just pull away from the bone. You shouldn't have to screw around with the knife or anything like that. What I do when I'm using a non-stick pot really is that I never go above a medium heat on the dial. That's taking the dial and turning it counterclockwise from 0 to medium, which is at the 6 o'clock position. I don't do that. I just and most ovens they'll turn from counterclockwise, and they'll start from low to low, medium, high. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It'll start from low to low, medium to medium low. I don't know how to do it. The intensity of it, but I never really go past the 6 o'clock. I never go past a very medium with the Teflon, because the Teflon will break down. That's my point. So all the different settings that are on the dial before the medium, anything between off and medium is good. Anything between medium going to extreme hot, that's not good. So don't really go above medium with your Teflon, because your Teflon can break down and break off or whatever. So we had this thing when I was a kid. We had these little parakeets, and we lived in a small trailer at this point. We would get this parakeet, named him Petey, and we would hang him outside the door of the trailer too, and in his cage. But that was near a kitchen, and I wonder if sometimes we didn't because these birds died. Like one of them just all of a sudden just suddenly dropped dead, and he could have been overheated, or parakeets basically, and parakeets are very susceptible to Teflon poisoning. Don't ask me how I know that. That's a story for another time. But so you want to be careful about having your birds anywhere near your kitchen when you're doing your cooking, if you're using any sort of Teflon, especially if you can, if your Teflon breaks down and get into the, you don't want to do that. Teflon kills a parakeet. Learn that. Okay. One of the parakeets just flew out of the window while we were cleaning the cage. He just like, sayonara. And then and then we got a third parakeet named Petey, and we kept him for a while. He managed to live. We took care of him for a while. That was good. But Teflon and small birds like parakeets in a kitchen, they don't do well, and they don't do well with the extreme heats. Even if they are sort of tropical, and they can, just like, as I'm talking about taking care of birds, I'm sitting here eating a bird. What is wrong with me? Okay, God bless, love and light. Good night.